Oh, okay. Hey, that works too. I can hit it that way to start it. Did not know that. Anyway, learn something new every day. If you don't, it's not worth waking up. Anyway, what's going on out there in YouTube and Rumble Land? Hope everybody's pulling through, having a good day, decent day. You know the drill. Doing what we need to be doing, not what we want to be doing, so we can do what we want to do. Thank you for all the likes, shares, subs, donations, everything, just in general. It doesn't matter if you just sub, if it's a watch, if it's a like. I do not care. Thank you. 44 just passed 1 o'clock. And I know I put up a post stating that the full moon / lunar eclipse video was done, but I just wasn't feeling that video. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. I wasn't. The energy was wonky. This week has been a hell of a fucking week for me in general. So I just said, screw it. You know what? We're gonna delete that one, because that one just something about it. I did not like it, and I didn't get a chance to post it, which most likely happened for a reason. So here we are going to be doing our lunar eclipse in Pisces read and seeing what the cards got to say for us in regards to this lunar eclipse. And like with me, I'm an Aries rising, so it's going to affect me in my 12th house. So might want to see on how this bad boy's affecting you in your 12th house. I mean, how it's affecting you in yours. Because, you know, we entered the age of Aquarius, 2-3 years ago? And it's flopping everything flat on its fucking head. Plain and simple. So, you know, it's one of those things that you gotta kind of sit here and figure out yourself what's going on, how this goes, how that goes. Always be paying attention. Beware of your surroundings. Beware of the people around you. The sun's like right in my eyes henceforth while my glasses are on. That feels about good. 6 of Wands. Are we celebrating? Chariot. Well, we're celebrating and we're moving. We are celebrating and moving forward. Okay, that's what I want to see. That is exactly what I want to see. And the celebration could be you just coming to a milestone and acknowledging it yourself and realizing you've done this. But 3:33 on the clock, but 9 of Pentacles is what's grounding you. Knowing that worth, knowing what's up, knowing this, knowing that. That's what we're looking for. 7 of Cups in reverse. Came out in reverse, but I mean, let's face the facts of reality. You always have choices. You may not like the choices that you have, but you always have options. You always have options. So it's a matter of 4:14 on the clock, just passed. It's a matter of, you know, are you looking at this from a spiritual level, or are you looking at this from a physical level? Are you looking at this from like in a relationship, okay? Are you looking at this from a sense of, let's learn about each other? Or are you looking at this, 2 of Pentacles? I don't think it's so much juggling. I think that's more of I think that's more of you just actually looking at the situation in general and looking at it and, sitting here and trying. I don't even think it's like that old saying, you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. But 4 of Wands in reverse, I don't think the other shoe is going to be dropping. Honestly, I don't. I mean, some of you, it may very well be, because everybody's on a different timeline. This is just a general. So take everything with a fucking grain of salt, unless it's legitimately happening in your life, currently speaking. But yeah, no, with that 7 of Cups, the 2 of Coins, and the 4 of Wands, it's almost like you're gathering. Chariot came out with the 8 of Cups and the Star. Boom, boom, boom. Chariot, 8 of Cups in reverse, nonetheless, and the Star. I think the 8 of Cups came out in reverse because, like with this lunar eclipse, it's going back into, like me, the lunar eclipse is hitting my 12th house, which is mental health and kind of like mental health and spirituality in a way. And so it's like you've tried everything that you needed to try with the 7 of Cups. Whatever you've come in contact with is kind of like showing you the starts of stability, is what I'm getting. Then with the Chariot, it's just movement, with whatever you're doing in general, it's just movement. It's literally just movement. And with that 8 of Cups, you're beginning to see what's going on. You're beginning to see a 7:27 on the clock. You're beginning to sit here and see King of Wands, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, no, you're, dare I say, daydreaming? I mean, you may not physically be daydreaming, but that subconscious is going, and you're sitting here pondering about shit in general. And see, I'm with the King of Cups and Queen of Wands, or the King of Wands and Queen of Cups, have that backwards. It's like you're holding your new beginning in your hand. You already know that. And my camera's going whoop, 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 whoop. I saw that one. But you're holding your new beginning in your hand. And it's just, you're learning what you need to learn so you can move forward. Because we need to learn vulnerability. We need to learn how to stand on our own 2 feet in a lot of ways. Not saying that we don't stand on our own 2 feet. It's just we don't stand on our own 2 feet all the way. I know I don't. I'm either going to play. I have a lot of work to do. 848 with the High Priestess. Yeah, no, you're legitimately following your gut. You're not letting Ace of Coins with the 9 of Wands. You're being shown the way. You're being shown what's going on, and being shown that, guess what? Well, hello, buddy. Little squirrel. Sitting here eating a nut, hopping around. Yeah, that Ace of Coins. Yeah, no, you're being shown your new beginning. You're being shown, 9 of Wands, Magician, the World. Yeah, no, come on. You're being shown that there's no sense for the 9 of Wands. You're manifesting your new beginning. Legitimately, you are manifesting your new beginning. Hands down. Hands down. Three of Pentacles is on the bottom of this one. And I had a interesting revelation about my cards this last weekend too. So if it comes out, I'll explain it to you. But if it doesn't come out, I'll wait till it comes out. But yeah, no, I'm sitting here and, you know, we're just doing our own thing. And, you know, we're just sitting here and weighing out the pros. Fool. With the Three of Pentacles. But if you notice in the Three of Pentacles, see, I got pointed out. I thought dude was doing a portrait. But if you look, dude is like legitimately drawing an empty room. So it's like you're understanding how your shadow works. You're understanding on how basically the good works with the bad. 11:11 on the clock. You know, you're understanding that duality a little bit better now. I know I am to a certain extent. Fool on the bottom of the deck. Queen of Pentacles, right? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Starting to show your face. Starting to show your face. Seven of Cups, yeah, no, you're magnetized. You're being drawn in. Legitimately, you're being drawn in. You're being drawn into the right people. The right people are being drawn into you. It's just a matter, it's only a matter of time. King of Pentacles. In reverse. Yeah, you're coming out of your hermit mode. You're coming out, you're understanding that, hey, guess what? I don't have to sit back here in this corner and hold on to everything. 12:21, 12:22 on the clock. Yeah, you're starting to understand shit a little bit better and a little bit better on a death. It's in reverse over the Four of Wands. Yeah, no, you're coming out of a death cycle. You're being shown what you needed to be shown. You're meeting who you need to meet. You're learning what you need to learn. You're no longer holding on. It came out in reverse with the Chariot. Yeah, you're no longer holding on to what no longer serves you. If it doesn't serve you, you're done. Absolutely 100% done. Absolutely 100% done. The World in reverse over the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're starting a brand new fucking cycle. With this eclipse coming in, it's opening up a whole new world for you, my friend, and for me, my friend. For all of us, actually, to be quite honest with you. 1333 just passed. The Empress over the Star. Yeah, you're being able to stand in your own, being able to stand in your masculine when you need to, and your feminine when you need to. You're understanding a lot more than what you were. Seeing a lot more than what you was. The Knight of Swords over the King of Wands. Yeah, what did I tell you? You're just allowing spirit and the universe to do whatever the fuck it's doing. You're going with the flow, like me. I took the holiday weekend off because I was distracted and there was no way in hell I was putting out a read. I already knew that. Tower. It fell kind of right here in the middle, but yeah, it's going over that Queen of Cups. Yeah, no, you're paying attention, you're learning, you're understanding. No harm, no foul. Justice coming in over the High Priestess. Yeah, you're following your intuition, you're following your gut. So, therefore, you're You're doing what you need to do, which is all we want you to do, is doing what you need to do. So, it is what it is. Throw a few of these out and get this read in the books. Yeah, because I was going to read all weekend, but yeah, the universe threw something in my lap and said, here, you deal with this. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I had to deal with that. And that legitimately took all my time. So, but I'm back now. I had to get in the right frame of mind, the right frame of everything, you know. So I'm learning just as well as you guys are. I'm having a crash course as we speak. That feels about right. 4 wands. Yeah, we're working towards our stability, both physical, emotional, spiritual. Ace of Pentacles. What did I just say? We're working towards our stability. We're working towards our goals. We're sitting here and if you're not working with me and if you're not trying to help me, then seriously, go the fuck away. The Queen of Swords technically came out over the Tower. Queen of Swords, you're standing in your truth. You're standing in your truth, and which is allowing you to grow, which is allowing you to sit here and understand. Queen of Swords with the Page of Swords over death? Yeah, no. The Queen of Swords is you standing in your truth up to this point. The Page is you learning what you need to be learning, because it's not the fact that you don't know, it's just the fact of you got to sit here and you got to be the fool. And you can't be the fool if you're not willing to step back and learn what you need to learn. Because we don't know everything. That's why we have to be in the fool energy in order to have our mind open to understand what's going on to where we can. And by the way, 2 of Pentacles popped out and landed on the 4 of Pentacles and the World. So yeah, no, you're not holding on. You're getting your education. You understand what's going on. You're getting your education. You know the red flags. You're not even worried about the 3, because guess what? Your walls are down. You understand that my life ain't changing unless I say it is. Seriously. It ain't changing unless I say it is. Because you're sitting there and you're going, we'll see what happens. We'll see how this plays out. I'm not holding my breath. I'm not worried about it. I'm loving myself. I'm in my Empress energy. And last but not least, 6 of Swords and Temperance. It's coming in fast. Some of us is probably already here, but it's coming in fast. So be ready. Once this eclipse shows up, for a lot of us, it's going to be bing, bang, boom. Plain and simple. So be ready. Seriously, be ready. Expect the unexpected. Be prepared to be surprised. Pay attention. Open the eyes. Open the ears. Shut the pie hole. Listen and learn. You don't listen and learn, you're going to go through the exact same thing again. We don't want that. So listen and learn, and we got this. So until next time, namaste.